Johnny Trucking here, and the winter season is on the way. It's on the horizon. In fact, in some areas it may already be here. So I wanted to introduce you to two of my bestest friends during the winter time. These are also my friends during a lot of times, but they're definitely my bestest friends during the winter time. I'm gonna introduce you first to Trojan. Trojan here is I call him Trojan because, you know, he's a rubber mallet, you know, rubber Trojan, yeah. Anyways, I like using him to obviously check the pressures, to do a kind of quick check of the pressures of the tires. Of course, to do a more accurate one, you would definitely want to use your tire gauge, but to kind of give you an idea, just to make sure that there's actually still air in the tires, that they're not loose, they haven't come off the rim. That's what I like using him for. He's very evasive. He's hard enough, but not hard enough to damage anything. But during the winter, what I like to use them for is for things like if I need to knock off some snow off of some things. You don't necessarily have to, but if you have specific things like here, you know, you want to knock the snow off, just use them there. Gets everything right off, loosens everything up. If you have some areas that, you know, you need to kind of knock off some snow, you kind of use them like I just did, like that, kind of like this. And like I said, hard enough to knock off the snow, but not hard enough to damage any of your equipment or anything like that. So that's what I use Trojan for. On normal days, I just use them for tire checks, but in the winter, I use them to knock off some snow. And then for the bigger jobs, the biggest cases where you'll have to deal with sometimes when it's really frozen out and frozen temperatures outside, you're gonna be dealing with things like locking of your brakes, whether it be on your trailer or on your tractor. Your brakes will lock from time to time depending on if it's freezing balls cold outside. So the easiest way to get your brakes loosened up is to have this guy. I just call him Sledgy, like the Triple H sledge, you know. This is Sledgy right here. It's a 3-pound half sledge. I got it at Tractor Supply. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. You can get them anywhere. I mean, I just got it because it was convenient. I was already at Tractor Supply, so I just got it there. But you can find these at any hardware store, Harbor Freight, anything like that. But what you do with this guy is you go under your tire and you bang on the drum of the inside of the drum of the wheel. You don't bang on the pad. Don't bang on the pad. Bang on the drum, and you bring it really, really hard, like if you were Phil Collins. So you bang the drum like Phil Collins until you hear until you hear the brake unlock. You'll hear it unlock because you'll hear the air coming through it, and that's how you'll know that you released your brake from being stuck. And you just, like I said, you take this guy, you bang it really, really hard on the you bang it really hard on the drum, but don't bang it on the pad. If you break the pad, if you hit the pad hard enough, it will break and you'll have to get it replaced. You won't be able to drive with that. Your brake won't work anymore, or that brake won't work anymore if you break the pad. But yeah, Sledgy and Trojan are two of my bestest friends during the winter time. You can find both of these at any hardware store. I keep them right here by the door. My most friendliest, handiest tools. They're probably the two tools that I use the most. And I also use Sledgy for other things, like if there's a bend in any kind of the metals, like let's say the handle cradle might be bent, I use it to do that. If any part of the metal pieces that are bent need to be kind of moved, let's say on the doors or anything like that, door hinges, things that might be stuck or crooked, I take Sledgy and I just bang the crap out of it until it's back into place. So yeah, buy yourself a Sledgy, buy yourself a Trojan, and you'll be good to go for the winter time. Woo! It's here already.